So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Wendy. So in today's video we're going to be doing this everyday makeup look inspired by the glamorous and beautiful Harvey. She always has a neutral everyday look and her hair pulled up in a bun. That's why I did my hair in a bun. And you can achieve this even as a beginner. So if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so first things first, I am going to apply foundation on my face. I'm using the Juvia's Place foundation in Casablanca. I'm going as light-handed as I possibly can because L'Oreal's foundation is always more skin-like, so I'm trying to achieve that even with a full coverage foundation. So I'm using LA Girl's concealer in pure beige to highlight my face everywhere, under my eyes, my nose, on top of my cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead. If you guys can notice, I am squeezing the life out of that tube because it's almost finished. So I'm using a brush now to blend out my concealer. I tend to use a blush. Wow. I tend to use a brush to blend out my concealer because it tends to leave more product on the skin. Beauty blenders or beauty sponges, whatever you call them, take away more product when you use them. So I prefer using a brush when I'm going for when I want a bit more coverage on my face. So I'm contouring right now. I'm using the LA Girl concealer in beautiful bronze to just warm up my face, my nose, just to give it a bit more defined look so I don't look so flat or one-dimensional. So I'm using an angled brush now to blend out the concealer that I applied on my cheeks and on my forehead and everywhere that I applied that contour color. So I'm using that beauty blender just to take away some of the products that I over applied and going back in with my brush to blend out some more. So I'm using a beauty blender now to blending all the lines. I don't want any line of demarcation on my face, so I'm just making sure that everything is fully blended in. I'm using the Nye Setting powder to set my face and set all the points or all the places that I applied highlight on. Normally some people go for baking, but baking for an everyday look is not really, especially if you're really going for a skin-like finish. Baking doesn't give you a skin-like finish. Baking gives you full glam, full coverage, full glam. So if that's the look you're going for, then you should go ahead and bake. I personally don't bake. I hardly ever bake. I don't think I even bake. So yeah, just blending in, setting my face. I'm using the beauty blender to do this as well. Going in now with my bronzer from the Zikel Face Definer palette. I'm just setting the cream contour that I previously applied. So for my brows now, I'm using a brow gel to just fill in the sparse areas of my brows. I don't really have a very detailed brow routine. I just fill in the sparse areas of my brows because I have pretty full brows, so I don't have to do much work. And I like the natural fluffy looking brows, so that's what I tend to go for. Just filling it lightly with the brow gel that I'm using. And I'm cleaning up that I'm cleaning that up with the concealer that I use to highlight my face. Just cleaning it up and just using it as an eyeshadow base for the eyeshadow that is to come. I'm using that transition shade now from the Zaron palette I'm using that in my crease as a transition color. I'm using a fluffy blending brush with that just to apply everywhere. I'm not going any specific area, just in my crease and everywhere around there. I'm going back in with that darker brown. I'm using a more defined brush to go into my crease line to create a defined line, obviously, to give it more definition. So I'm going back in with that fluffy blending brush and the color that I used first to just blend out everything on my lid, on my eyes. I'm taking that into my inner corners as well because I didn't put anything specifically on my eyelid. So it's serving as some sort of eyeshadow or eyelid color. I'm using that dark brown to create a liner, just for the sake of a liner, because Lori has a liner on her own lid, so I'm using a brown shadow for that. You can use any color of brown shadow that you have. You can even use a brown liner if it's brown enough, nothing too dark, to outline your eyes. I'm going in with mascara because I'm going to be using some false lashes and I want to be able to blend in my lashes with my falsies. If you don't want to use false lashes, or if you have lash extensions, then you're fine to just use your mascara and call it a day. You don't have to apply false lashes. It's not a do or die affair. I just like it because it completes my look, I think. So I'm just applying that on my lid, on my lash line rather. And to smoke out my lash line, I'm using my bronzer from earlier to just apply on my lower lash line. And applying some mascara on my lower lashes as well, just for it to stand out a bit more. I'm using this mauve, is that what you call it? Mauve blush, lightly, very, very lightly on my cheeks. Normally I go heavy-handed on my blush, but it's an everyday look. So I'm using highlights. The highlight I'm using is from the eyeshadow palette that I used earlier as well. Going on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my inner corners, as well as my brow bone. For lips, I'm using a lip liner, a brown lip liner, and clear gloss on my lips. And that's it. So that's it, guys. This is an easy everyday makeup look inspired by Harvey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.